Welcome to Nerd News Happy Hour. I'm one of your hosts, Dynamite Kalo. And...
Shauna. One of y'all. Come on. Chop, chop.
Astoria crew.
Yar.
Astoria crew.
Happy International Pirate Batman Day. Yar. I be your Uncle Black the Swashbuckler.
Yes. Happy Batman Day and Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Yar.
That's excellent.
How y'all mateys be doing?
Episode 46, Pirate Day.
Where's the parrot?
Yeah, right?
Yar, it flew away.
How does Uncle... Pirate.
And
Travis's uncle has a parrot. He was so freaking awesome.
and for the 36th time, is it 36 or 26?
That's right, 36.
36
Yeah,
time in a row. Fuck you, Astoria crew.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
You know, I really thought that was actually Kiki. I didn't realize it was...
No.
Hey, yo, Kiki.
Yeah, I know, right? I thought it was Kiki, too. So we got Jarrell up in Facebook.
Oh, what's up,
What up,
Darrell?
G?
How we doing, Dre?
Hardy har matey. Heidi Darrell.
That's dope,
Yar.
Excellent. Yeah, so
So how was everybody's week?
it was
Not too bad. Can't
Not bad.
complain.
it was wild.
It was a week.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
we got a new Blackmobile in the family. Yeah.
Yes.
Congrats.
Oh.
Talk about that, mateys. The Blackmobile.
Jarrell says that he is loving the hair, E.
Thank you.
He just needs an outfit,
He
Dre.
got his hair. He got his hair mid.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Look at those locks.
Maybe he's born with it.
That's what happens.
Oh, God.
So we just want to pay our respects to Judge Ginsburg. We lost her yesterday
Yes.
night, and you know that's a huge moment for us. She was one of the most aspiring and liberal women out there. And,
Yeah.
you know,
She really fought for the underdog, and she fought for the right hard.
Yeah,
She sure did. For many years.
Yeah.
yeah. So losing her is like a really, really huge thing. Hopefully somebody, you know, does fill her shoes, and that's going to be a tough
Hopefully.
climb too.
If someone's worthy of taking her.
Yeah.
No, they don't need to fill her shoes. They need to fill that freaking lace collar that she rocked, which was.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
My
man.
goodness.
She put
I
in
like
work.
yes.
But with that, we're we're paying our respects, and you know we wish her a safe journey.
So before we get into some news,
Yeah.
because I have Facebook on, but I know whoever's watching Twitch or YouTube. Anybody else on like my coffee stalker by any chance?
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh, Odie's
Yeah.
not on yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Phew.
Get him. 'Cause I got something for him.
Okay. All right. I'll get him. Yeah. So, well, our first news bit story: GameStop closures, and they're setting to close 300 more stores. I believe
Yeah.
between now and next year. And
Yeah.
you know,
That's nice.
It looks like GameStop's days are slowly coming to an end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like,
Hey, you know,
sorry, go ahead.
oh no, I was going to say is like it almost seems like a Blockbuster thing, you know,
Yeah.
like didn't keep up with the times and didn't grow and change and adapt like some of the other things.
Exactly.
They tried, but not fast enough, and I think
No.
in the end hurt them. And
I
you know,
think they rely too much on being like the main game. You know, like after they gobbled up all the other places, they
Yeah.
thought, oh, well, now no one's really going to have another spot like to get their stuff. They just assumed they'd be the default, and that would be the end all be all. But with so many consoles now, you can download. You
Yeah, you
need
can
to go to
download
the
digital copies straight to your consoles.
like digital copies, I think, is pretty much what kind of put the final nail in GameStop's coffin.
Yeah. And once that was made the standard, that's it. GameStop just started to falter right there.
Yeah. Here's a punch in the nuts, right? You're a GameStop company that's about to close a bunch of stores, who's about to sell the new consoles for the holiday that are digital only, right? There's half digital and then half are going to be disc. Yo, like, you're shooting yourself in the dick, man. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
They sure did.
Crazy.
The only thing I can think of is they were just like, you know what? This is the end of the line. Might as well grab money while we can.
Yeah.
And that's what they did. Now, hopefully, those stores that are closing aren't going to be a dick and take a pre-order. No, they're not open when they release, because that's going to screw the person, because now they're going to have to try to find another.
Guys, let me move myself.
Well, I mean, unless, it's redeemable at any other GameStop store, but,
Right, but what are the chances that they're going to ship their stock to another store, which means someone's going on release date to get their PS5, and they're not going to be able to get it because they don't have enough. Yeah. It happened to Best Buy all the time. They oversold their pre-orders.
Not this time.
It's crazy.
Well, I just meant, like, they would sell out of their pre-orders, but they never actually got the full amount of pre-orders. You know what I mean? Like, they would sell 25 pre-orders, but come launch day, they only got 10.
Mm-hmm. And we're replacing pre-orders at a certain store. You can't go to the store and pick up the console because you locked your pre-order at that particular store.
Right. Which means now there's the potential that, again...
If the store closes, that you pre-order the console there, you're screwed.
Right. Or it's in limbo.
Yeah.
GameStop does what they have to do to transfer.
Yeah, well, let's see about that.
Oh, they'll take their good old sweet time, because it's just like banks.
It's GameStop.
Yeah. Well, no, it's with any kind of major institution. They all take your money, but when it's time to refund your money, because they done screwed up, it takes 3 to 4 weeks for it to show up in your account. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, matey.
Yeah, right. Give me my booty now. You're walking the plank.
Come and give us some of your booty, but we won't give it back to you because we don't rip you off and we're pirates.
Yeah, so
they don't get that TV.
And that's news with GameStop. So we'll see what's gonna happen with them. Now the following couple stories I believe we touched on last week. Sands of Time, they're making a remake announcement at Ubisoft Forward. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity trailer. I don't know if you guys checked it out, but definitely check it out. It's dope.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice looking.
Zelda Dungeon Sound. I guess there was like a dungeon found in Japan, and they reenacted the secret bomb or whatever, right? Like where you
like secret bomb. Like, oh look.
Yeah. It's like, wait a minute. I've seen that before.
And
I know what I'm supposed to do. Train for this my whole life.
Pretty much.
And then the Return of Dragoon, Panzer Dragoon remake also. So that's pretty exciting for those that like the type of games.
That is gonna look so.
It'll look much better on PC and PS4. Easy.
Yeah, for sure.
But PC is gonna look better than the original.
I mean, like I mentioned, I played on Switch. It looks pretty good on Switch, but I think it's a good move they're putting on PS4 and PC. I think the Xbox also, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's
yeah.
With all.
Right.
And I know. What was that?
Damn, whose vibrator was that?
Not good with me.
Alrighty then.
What are you doing?
It wasn't.
No, nothing.
It wasn't me.
Some of those are Bluetooth, And Metroid 4, Retro Studios has hired industry vet Dylan Job to help with the next installment of Metroid Prime 4. But I guess, I don't know if you guys have played any Metros lately. Metroid Prime, Nah.
I played 1 and 2 on GameCube.
Yeah, I guess they're gonna try and make it like the old one, side scroll. I don't know if you guys checked out, but Oddworld, is it called Oddworld? I believe it's now
Yeah,
a side scroller,
Oddworld,
where it wasn't before, and it looked kind of cool. So
yeah,
I mean, there might be something there,
There was a game. What the hell? There's one coming out that's. You're going to have to forgive me. Just keep going along. I'll remember the name of it, but it looks really cool. It's like this really awesome mashup. It has like open world, Assassin's Creed vibes, but then the storytelling and the art style is totally Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But it's
yes, I know.
Yes, she's demigod fighting the gods, and which I love me some Greek and Roman mythology. So I'm like,
you fit right in.
Yeah.
It's coming to PS4, 5, both Xbox consoles, PC, and Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like Phoenix Rising.
That's it. That's something like that. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Something like that.
The name begins with a K or something.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me call the Yeti.
Okay.
Hey, Travis. You missed it. I said, look, you can see, you're seeing an elusive Travis sighting. And no motherfuckers ran, like, intentionally, so all you saw was, like, this red streak, like the Flash. Barry Allen.
Oh.
All right, is my coffee...
Oh, on the tube, OD1 says, I have arrived. And
Right, God
said,
bless.
hey, GameStop.
That's a coffee mug stalker snob dude.
Oh.
Oh, here we go. Dun-dun,
This is,
dun-dun, dun-dun.
Uh-oh. There it is.
Damn! Yo!
Jesus. I can and I will. I like it.
I can and I will. It holds almost an entire, well, actually, yeah, no, it does. It holds an entire pot of coffee in it.
Did you just go Mandingo on
What?
us, bro? Yo!
Oh.
I can and I will? Yeah.
I can and I will. I'll drink the whole goddamn thing.
Yo, is that bigger than your face, bro? Is that bigger? As big as your head? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Size.
Hold a whole pot of coffee? My goodness.
Yeah, it does. It holds an entire pot of coffee.
Yo.
You say extreme caffeine rush?
I'm mad as fuck.
No,
like
it-
she's
No rush
drinking from
because
that
she
shit.
just bleeds coffee.
Yeah, caffeine has no effect. Like, it's 8:30.
Right.
I'll drink this
Nothing.
entire pot of coffee, and
Wait,
You're all right.
you're
and then
drinking.
I go to bed.
I mean,
Oh, wow.
I thought it held, right? But you're actually drinking an entire pot. Oh my god, yo,
Jeez.
Started.
yo, she's
That'll be
wild.
multiple trips to the restroom for me.
Yeah. So whoever everybody just joined us, thank you very much for joining us tonight. It is Batman Day and Pirate Day. So although we see a slight shade of Kiki, it's actually a pirate black. So yeah.
Pirate Black. There you go.
I mean, Uncle Black, you're swashbuckling.
Yeah.
Uncle Black.
So
This is the
speaking
thing
of
I could find for a pirate shirt.
speaking of pirates, there's this I don't know if it's a game or not, but E, can you fill us in on Cheater's Island? I want to know what that's all about.
Oh, this was great. So, Fall Guys Studios, Media Tonic, basically what they did, long story short, they took all their cheaters and put them all on one island to play with themselves.
How do you
Not
cheat
in that
in
way.
that game? I don't get it.
Dude, there's people that cheat in every
Yeah,
game.
somehow they figured out, oh, let's do this and, not die or whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
have all... Go ahead.
it's classic. You know what? It's something that every game publisher has to do. Take your cheaters, and you know who they are, automatically put them somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
I would love to see a Call of Duty with cheaters in a square room.
Forget about it. That'll be
nothing.
chaos.
All they do is just respawn in the center.
So there, Hubs and I had watched. It was either Slope's Game Room or Guru Larry, but they did a thing about game companies and game devs that did anti-piracy.
Yeah.
Kind of things, and some of them, like, if you loaded up a game that was pirated, it would start up fine, but then it would just go wonky, and it would crash, and it would take you to the Steam page so that you could buy the game.
Wow.
And then it would go into this, it would, like, click over into YouTube of Lazy Town, them doing the pirate song. You're a pirate. I'm like, oh. So I felt that was fitting to the and talking about cheaters and pirates. But yeah, I love when companies do that kind of stuff where it's like if they catch you cheating, they will nail you.
They will
be like,
good.
You're gonna cheat? I mean, there was one where you put in a cheat code. It gives you, like, this really shitty ending. And it's like, you unlocked the cheater's ending.
Wow.
Yes. Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
But I mean, what was dumb about it? What was great about it? This is like a two-sided story. Because literally what they did is they got the detection system up. And then when they confirmed their detection system was up, they launched the Cheaters Island. But then it only lasted a week because they thought that they themselves posted the videos of the cheaters on Cheaters Island.
Right.
But after a week, they took it down because they thought it made the game look bad. Which, you're not making the game
you
look
exploited
bad.
the cheaters online.
Yeah. You're making you look good because it's showing, hey, listen, this is what happens when you fuck with us in the game. And then that gives people who genuinely are doing what they're supposed to do and they're not cheating, it's like, makes you feel better about not cheating. Like, whew, dodged a bullet there.
And it's just...
Yeah. I have something similar to say in a minute. Or better Nintendo. I read this online the other day. I should have posted this up. Nintendo Slick. A couple of days ago, Super Mario 3D All-Stars leaked online. I didn't download it. I waited for a physical copy, like a gentleman. If you play the game on a hack Switch, if you try to play Super Mario 64, if you try to exit, it'll lock up your Switch, and you have to do a hard reset. Nintendo Slick.
So did it happen to you?
You lose all your shit?
I read online someone lost all their data, and they lost all their data on their SD card. I'm like, don't. In other words, don't mess with Nintendo.
Yeah.
I mean, at the same time, you're fucking with someone's. I mean, I get the person's cheating.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
like cheating is just that you have an illegal copy of a Nintendo product on your Switch.
But at the same time, it may be illegal, but you're fucking with someone's SD card that they paid for.
Yeah, and also the internal memory too. So yeah.
I mean, if it fucks up the system, then that's on the user.
That's on the owner.
That's on the owner. But the fuck with their SD card, that's a whole different story. I agree them fucking up the system.
That's a little harsh.
Yeah.
The SD card. I'd be pissed off about the SD card.
Yeah, you lose all your save files. Yeah, you have to do all that all over again.
Oh, can you imagine if you had like a really like tough ass game that you beat and you had everything saved and then they're like, you ain't got shit, dude.
Delete.
Delete.
Oh, no.
Unless you have a Nintendo Online account and back up your saves, but if you don't, well, you're screwed.
That's the bottom line. People are stupid.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got next?
Yeah. So, before we dive into one of our most popular story tonight, the Nintendo Game Switch Wii U 64 Virtual Entertainment Boy Advance.
Wow.
What the
Good.
fuck
Wow.
are we? Is this like an all-in-one kind of thing? Like,
I don't know. Go ahead, Long. You found this story. It was just what I read is it was a quick read. They're launching a new system. They confirmed a new system, and just thinking, with everything going on, I decided to name the article that the Nintendo Game Switch Wii U 64 Virtual Entertainment Boy Advanced System.
yo, you're dynamite, K. Like, that's mad clever, really. Holy shit!
I was just like, damn.
Oh,
Famicom.
I mean,
Wow.
yo.
Famicom. Taking it way back.
Family Corner.
Famicom.
Yay.
Well, also known as Family Computer in Japan, or the NES in the United States.
Yeah.
This was your story, so why don't you give us more about this one?
Give me a second. I shared it. What was it?
He's going through his archives right now. Like,
I'm trying to think. Wait a minute.
no, there.
Yeah, right?
Did I post it? No, I did,
Folder. No, not there.
Yeah, you
either.
posted it. So what basically?
Going through his card catalog and his brain.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the hell did I say.
Just bang bang.
Bank.
So I remember. I just wanted to give you some light, but okay.
Okay.
So Nintendo basically confirmed that there's a new console coming beyond.
Oh
this.
yeah, supposedly a new Switch, but you know,
And
something along the lines.
yeah, and basically it's following the integrated hardware software.
Turbo Love Juice.
Oh, I saw that today. I almost got that. I'll show you what I got in a second. But it's they're following the same plan that they have for years. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Pretty much.
But it's kind of like a jab of, where yeah, they had their Mario thing last week, and then Nintendo came out. Sony came out this week, blew us all away, and then Nintendo kind of piped up and said, "Not done yet."
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But wait, we have
They're like,
another.
don't hold my sake. We ain't done
Yeah.
yet.
Wait,
Done
it's
yet.
mine.
And it's one of those things of you can never count Nintendo out.
Yeah. Never
So
count
this-
Nintendo out.
With the exception of maybe, in my opinion, the Switch. I mean, not the Switch, the Wii. The Wii.
The Wii.
I think that was fun, but I mean,
I think they learned their lesson after
Yeah.
the Wii U.
After the Wii and the failure that was the Wii U.
Right. Like, I think, the Wii was really, that was
It was innovative.
for the time. But then Nintendo decided to get out of their lane and compete with Sony and Xbox
Yeah.
with the Wii U, and it flopped terribly. So
Yeah.
it's like, stick with what you know, stick with what you're good at, because no one can fucking touch you on that aspect. So what do? They crank out the Switch Lite. They're like cranking out the freaking handhelds. I'm like, that's what
Oh
you do.
wow.
No
Yeah,
one.
handheld. Nintendo ceased production of the 3DS after 7 years.
what?
That's it. Yeah, the 3DS is.
Oh well, that's all right. It's
Yeah,
a 3DS.
that's all good. But
They'll still be pushing out the DS.
games, maybe fewer and fewer games.
But so, what is that going to? What does that mean for the future? Because
Of Nintendo.
they don't
Yeah.
stop production on something unless they got something cooking in the works.
Yeah, which means whenever most likely it's coming on 2021, 2022, 4K ready. But here's my thing.
Could be a brand new handheld system that they're working on.
Yeah.
Unless it's Switch 2.0, but it will be will be compatible
Pro.
with current Switch games. That's what I'm worried about.
So
I
here's
think so.
what would be nice, and Nintendo has run in this alley before. It wasn't that great, but here's what would be nice: you give us an adapter to play your 3DSs and DSs games on the Switch.
Yeah.
You plug it into it, just give us a port, and it's kind of what they did with the Super Game Boy.
Yeah.
Back
And
in the
that
day.
actually wasn't bad. That was a great idea. You wrap up a legacy of a handheld on one just system, and not even the Super Game Boy with an adapter.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things. Think about it and really thinking you could probably make that come to fruition, giving us that adapter.
They totally could. I mean, look at how many, like, you know, you want to talk about, you know, I know that was kind of a touchy subject in the chat this week about backwards compatibility.
Oh, hint, hint, wink, wink.
You know, you want to talk about backwards compatibility with their games. Nintendo being able to utilize those cartridges for multiple systems, and they gotta do something where it's going to be a whole new system, but you can use your Switch games and potentially
3DS, DS, maybe.
Yeah,
it's possible.
Yeah. I mean, if they could go all the way back to Game Boy,
ooh, that'll be interesting.
Not even that. If you could go back all the way to Famicom,
NES days,
just go all the way back and give us like.
I think the Famicom, wouldn't those cartridges be just a little too big?
That's why it's an adapter with multiple, sort of like a Retron.
I don't know.
But Nintendo officially licensed.
Yes.
You know they will put Retron out of business.
Oh yeah, they will put Retron. Oh, they will put Retron out of business.
Because not only can you emulate Nintendo games, though. I mean, it's a lot.
Sega and no. There's another emulation system. It's called the Analog. You can play NES, Super NES, Genesis, Mega Drive, TurboGrafx 16, PS1, and Saturn, Neo Geo CD.
Yeah.
And Sega Master System. A lot.
He keeps playing with his hands.
Oh, yeah. Like, well, I'm explaining. He's like,
I'm twirling my hair because my hair is like, it hasn't been long in a very, very, very long time, so I haven't been able to like twirl my hair. So I'm like, oh, this is nice. And then I'm watching him going like, whoof, whoof, whoof.
My face bothers me. I need a condition.
Welcome to the world of big, long hair.
Oh, God.
It's everywhere. But
yeah,
no, something. I think 2021, 22 is. It's going to be interesting for games. I think there's a lot of stuff kind of brewing, and I really kind of attribute that to COVID. I mean, people were stuck home. They ain't got shit to do. They're just twiddling their thumbs, thinking of shit, thinking what they can innovate and do. And now we're going to be getting all this great tech. So at least there's something good coming out, man.
Not like they're going to be able to use TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
And now they're going after Fortnite and a couple other games. You know.
Right.
I don't know about going. I mean, Fortnite can pound sand.
I think, yeah. I think
League of Legends.
Huh?
League of Legends, that's a big-ass game.
That's humongous.
Right.
See,
esports.
See, they all have
humongous.
I don't know if you guys want to talk about it, but they all have like one thing in common. I mean,
Tencent.
Yeah, you know, and so that's who they're really aiming for. Like Fortnite is just, somebody else will pick up Fortnite, right?
Yes, another company will pick up that license and distribute it.
Right. But they're just like they're I mean, I don't know. I don't know what America is thinking, right? But cybersecurity is like a huge thing that nobody really cares about.
Absolutely.
But it's huge running in the background, and maybe you can fill us in a little bit because your job, I guess, does something like that, right? I guess maybe, I don't know. But my point is that like a lot of young kids just put their information. They don't even have credit cards, and it's parents' credit cards, and they put in their information, their credit card number, where they live, all this stuff, and nobody knows where all this information goes, right? Because it's stored in some data, like
some company servers.
It's stored on servers, and sometimes, depending, and this is not just one company. A long time ago, years before 2020, 2019, companies, what you would do is, like, you would go to the Home Depot and you would give them your phone number. Well, what the fuck happens? They put you on a list of what you brought. what you brought, how much you spent, and they sell your information. Now, everybody used to do this pre-2019, and companies stopped at the beginning of this year. I mean, it goes as far as some companies, you know, it just taking drastic measures to make it stop. But it's one of those things of, it's all about privacy, the consumer's privacy.
Yeah.
And, you know, the big issue is not the adults. The big issue is the children.
Yeah.
If a child goes out and, let's say they do sign up for an app and put their own name, yes, they may be using their parents' information, but at the end of the day, it's the information of the child. YouTube ran into this last year. As you remember, we did the article about the whole privacy issue with YouTube. And it was because of the advertisement that was targeted to kids, and they felt that was wrong. So it's one of those things, it's just quickly escalating. The problem is when it's not on U.S. soil, where the servers are not on U.S. soil, it makes it hard to control. And that's where the serious issue comes to be of not just children, but even anybody. It's one of those things of, it's not something that should be taken lightly. This is one of those things of, you may look at it out of, it's TikTok, who cares? But 90% of the people on TikTok are kids. And I understand that producers are going to get hurt by this, but then if you really care about it, then reach out to TikTok and tell them to make a fucking change.
Right.
And I think that's why TikTok was kind of rushing to make a deal with a U.S. partner to move their servers from where they are, which is in China, over to like a U.S.-based Oracle or a U.S.-based Microsoft, so that they avert all this issue. Now, last week there was a deal that was met with Oracle, but to implement that could take anywhere between 6 months to a year to transfer servers.
Right.
Especially something as big as TikTok. So putting a kibosh on new users, is that a thing to do? It makes it seem like it's not a good look. Which, if you really don't read it, you think, oh my God, this man's nuts. But at the same time, with all the shit that's going on, you know, China already got us by the balls with all their investments and every other thing.
Pretty much.
We just want to just allow the privacy of our citizens. So this is one of those things of, he could have approached it a little bit better and given more reason why and given a deep dive or give an expert, let an expert talk about it, not just make a rash decision and everybody think you're a psycho dude making a decision. Really give a hardcore reason as to why. I wish that would have been given, because it's not. And now a lot of people don't understand. But
it does. It comes off as very confusing and almost convoluted when you sit there and you basically, you know, say, we're doing this, but you don't explain the why correctly. Because then people just think that you're just doing it for the sake of doing it. And then they don't understand that there are problems. There are, you know, security risks that could be involved. And just let somebody who's a professional explain the nitty-gritty so that people are informed. Because at the end of the day, it's all about education. You have to be educated, you have to be smart about things, and you have to learn. And if you're not going to do that, and if people aren't going to facilitate that, they're just kind of squashing, you know, they're kind of holding you back. And I feel that there's a lot that we, as a society, need to learn about just how easy, I mean, we all know how easy it is to get your shit online.
Yeah, your information then exploited.
Right. It's like once your shit's out there, it's out there.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah, there's no way of pushing your shit back up the way it came out.
Exactly.
No, pretty much. Well
but
put.
seriously, it's something that he should let, like, the head of the NSA. And there's more, because it's coming from the NSA, there's more to it than what we know.
Right.
And this is not a red or a blue decision.
No.
This is a decision that if Biden were president, if Obama was president, it would have been done. It would have been something that it's a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
And it would have been done.
if somebody had posted it, it's like it's no longer, there are certain things that it's not about your political affiliation. It's about the country. It's about the people. And this is one of those instances. It's like your data, your privacy doesn't care. Nobody cares about who you vote for or what you feel or believe. They just want your social security number.
That's it.
I mean, that's all they care about is getting your information, and they don't care about anything else. So that's where people need to realize that this is not a political thing. This is a security.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. Although if they want my social security, you can get it. Try and get a car loan or a freaking credit card and be all denied.
Yeah. Oh wait. What happened?
Take my student debt.
Yeah.
Please.
Please take my social security and my student debt with it.
Yeah.
By all means.
So before we what do we got there? Money shot? Ooh.
Hey now.
It's by Alvarium. It's Honey Shot.
Triple X.
It's with it's a New England double IPA with Citra Wildflower Honey.
Oh, I need to try
Actually,
that.
Really good.
It's from New Britain, Connecticut, from Alvarium.
Okay.
Last time I had them, I didn't care for it. But this one's different. I actually do like it.
So can we appreciate for a hot minute that I don't think E and G coordinated, but the fact that your beers kind of
Similar.
go well together.
Ah, yes, it does. Turbo Love Juice and Money Shot. Oh, hey now.
Yeah. Woo-wee.
Hey now.
All right. Cheers, E. It's all good. Leave me hanging, motherfuckers. It's all right. Cheers,
I give this. I'm gonna give this a 4.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll give it
Solid
a 4.
4, huh? Nice.
Mine's from Labyrinth Brewing Company, and it is.
Great.
Yeah, they're cool. A 6.5%, and it's all right. I will say a 3. I can't. Nothing.
Right in the
crazy,
middle.
It's good still. Yeah.
And believe it or not, I was drinking this too.
What you got?
What is it?
Hold on.
No,
Can you
that's
see it?
Narragansett.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong
I've heard
camera.
of that. Narragansett. I've heard of that. Hi,
Hi,
neighbor.
neighbor.
And it's a lager, believe it or not.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you saw me drink a lager.
Hey now.
And it's not bad.
He's looking behind to make sure nobody's like.
What?
No, I heard steps. I heard steps, but it's
He's
from,
getting paranoid because he's drinking a lager, and he's like, "Shit, can't nobody know."
it's not a White Claw.
World knows.
I didn't say shit.
I'll say it again and again and again. It ain't a White Claw.
So, before we get into
Got a
our
name
next
for one.
news, just want to, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Thank you for always being with us. We're getting close to that episode 50 and 52, which is huge for us because that's going to pretty much be the actual full year. So we're going to have something really special, an announcement for you guys. We're also thinking about, now that things are normalizing, we were talking about bringing, what's hot in the comic book world, because I know we were doing that before. The crew brought it up, and I think that would be definitely a good idea. If we could tackle that, and if you guys are interested, and you guys really like that stuff, please let us know in the comments.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we have a
Dime.
Yeah, go ahead.
With the Diamond Publisher I'm not drunk.
Try again.
Diamond Publications and distribution is putting stuff out a little bit more. It's definitely, like Paul got himself a nice stash of comics. I'm gonna have to be visiting him more.
Yeah, me too.
I need to get over there.
I haven't bought
Never
mine
been.
yet. I got my comics are
I've
probably
been buying a lot.
maybe like that.
During COVID, during COVID, I was like hitting them up on Facebook with a pull list.
I'm like, you hold these for me?
Yeah, I'm like, can you get these for me?
Yeah.
You go there. He's like, he's your personal shopper and everything. And
There you go. Cool.
now you can actually go in there and like shop. Yeah, no, because he has a table set up, so he has a good size area of all the newer releases.
Right.
Yeah.
And definitely, I've seen quite a few different ones.
Right.
That's another thing I've noticed is like I think I'm going to have to do a lot of my research in comic stores because online shows a lot of like the big names, but these
they go to
indie
a physical store.
but
See what they have.
Exactly, because these indie comic books, they're fucking blowing up. Like,
They are. They certainly are.
so many like unknown names coming out, and another thing is like on Kickstarter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kickstarter. Shameless plug.
There you go. Hint,
No, definitely. You know.
If don't pay the ferryman, it's their second issue coming out. So if you happen to get it, which I think you should, my face is going to be in it somewhere. Because I backed the Kickstarter on a level that gets your face in the comic, your likeness. So buy it.
Speaking of which, I should. If you ever visit New York City, I should take you to Forbidden Planet. I have a ton of books. It's crazy.
Ooh.
Long.
Yeah.
Come to
Sexy.
town. We're gonna hit up Infinite Heroes and because Paul is fucking phenomenal. I don't know if you saw that episode. He actually used to work for DC Comics.
Yes.
Oh man,
And he was animate.
Right back, guys.
There was no fucking Snyder cut.
Yeah, he played as good.
He was animate. There's no Snyder cut. He's like, no, there's no such thing. This doesn't exist. When that came out, I'm like,
Paul.
Yeah, he played as
We need to talk. No, but if you want to check, if you want to check out Infinite Heroes, they're at 1098 Main Street in Watertown.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It is. Definitely check them out. Give Paul a shout. He's amazing.
Tell him we sent you.
The nerd sent you.
Tell him the nerds sent you.
You know, it's funny that you brought up the whole like Snyder cut. I don't know if you guys have watched The Boys season 2, but in the latest episode, I guess they're doing like the Justice League version. Inside the show, they're directing a movie called The Dawn of the Seven, and they're going through the script, and Homelander he makes a joke, and he says, "Oh, did the Joss cut make the reel or whatever, something like that." And it was a jab to the Josh Whedon, Justice. And then Zack Snyder came out with saying, like, if it was up to me, I would burn that entire anything that I didn't like that photograph or film. And that's how passionate he is about this new Snyder cut coming out. Which by the way, it's not going to be called the Snyder cut. It's going to be called the director's cut.
Oh, director's cut. Oh, that makes more sense.
That or they're going to be called Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Because it's changed names so many times.
Yeah.
I don't know that. Yeah, I don't think that it's gonna just for the pure fact of all the shit that's gone down revolving the Snyder cut.
I think just call it director's cut. That way, there's no.
Yeah.
How many more minutes of extra footage will be included? Like 5-10 minutes?
No, dude.
No, longer?
Hours.
I was gonna say, I'm like.
Wait a minute. Oh, see,
he went back in like
hours.
Yeah,
hours.
He went back and redid a lot of stuff.
It's long enough to fill. They can make it an episodic movie. Is what they can do.
That's a lot of footage.
Like north and south.
Oh
yeah.
Shit! That's a lot.
He was also hinting with the director for Flash that the Flash movie is going to be a complete reboot. Like a complete reboot. Like it's gonna change everything. So that's really cool because we're gonna get the Snyder cut that we should have seen, but we're also gonna get like a reboot to the entire universe, and this might be the
Flash movie. I definitely want to see that.
Yeah,
I think that's
But that's gonna have an appearance by Ben Affleck's Batman, correct?
and Michael Keaton.
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
So excited for that.
And
So excited.
Grant Gustin from
Maybe they've tossed that
there's
out
a
there.
rumor. Yeah.
Right.
So
But we don't deal in rumor and innuendos.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're mermaids. But on that note, we are going to dive into the biggest, I must say, news this week. We finally got a date and price for the PlayStation 5. And the game announced, which, guys, can we talk about Final Fantasy 16, please? Whoa!
Dark.
I was like,
and bloody. What's going on, Square?
yeah,
I'm really excited for that.
what is this?
Would that be Square Enix's second M-rated game? Because the previous mature-rated game, Final Fantasy game, was Final Fantasy Type 0, which was on PS4 and Xbox. That was an M-rated game. I was shocked. So this might be the second one, but
This could be it. But they got rid of that turn-based.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's like
a real adventure.
Oh, okay.
It's like on-the-fly action, bloody,
Look like
dark.
So that was one of like the biggest complaints like Hubs had about the last Final Fantasy is he'd be sitting there and he was like, your party are fucking idiots.
Yeah, they are. They just like run around in circles.
It's
Yeah.
like, Tifa, get out of the AoE!
Oh, shit.
Get
Oh,
out of the AoE! You know, and like the only way you could get them, like they do some things on their own, but for the
Yeah.
most part, they're just like sitting there with their fingers stuck up their nose, going,
chocolate.
yeah,
AI was questionable in the 7 remake. I'm like,
Yeah.
Huh?
But this
Wait, hold on. What did he say?
He said that was very attractive because he loved seeing what I was going,
Chocolate. Sean is trying to get the Grand Booker out.
Yes, Shauna. Dig in. Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that's
oh,
a nice mechanic change. So
and this is a PlayStation exclusive. Haha.
Yes, that too. But the mechanics change is well needed because how long have we had the turn-based system? I think what they
For
did,
years.
they tested it out with Kingdom Hearts 4, 3, whatever.
Yeah.
Cares? Oh, she didn't hear me. I said that on purpose.
You're lucky. Who cares?
Kingdom Hearts? Who cares about Kingdom Hearts? That shit sucks.
That shit does not suck. I mean,
I couldn't get into the
I'm
Kingdom
trying
Hearts
to get the
series. Sorry,
manager
not
to
sorry.
it was
That
alright.
No, but I think they tested it out with that.
Yeah.
You know, how
The
does this
reaction
work?
was right.
Yeah, how does the mechanics work? And it wasn't bad. It's actually it's fun to see something like that. A role RPG with non-turn based. It's probably the way of the future.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but
so what were you gonna say, Ron?
no, but that trailer was sick. Whew.
It was gorgeous. I mean, it was perfection. It was
But they
true
said-
Final
I think it was-
Fantasy.
They said that game was running on a high-end PC.
Emulating a PS5.
Right.
I don't care.
But it looks gorgeous.
That was gorgeous.
That just tells me it's going to look better on the PS5.
Oh yeah.
That's
No
just
question.
emulation software. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
A tech demo actually, but whatever the case may be.
Yeah. The game, the system for those that are living under a rock or under a mermaid clam.
Because it's
system's
Pirates Day.
launching.
That's we're not saying it because any other reason. So
Yeah.
It's launching on November 12th for $4.99 for the digital. No, that's for the disc version.
This version.
yeah.
And $3.99 for digital edition.
Yeah.
That's
Pre-orders
not
began.
bad.
Yeah. The
Pre-orders
U.S.
began-
Japan is getting it first.
Of
Yeah.
course.
and everyone else gets it.
Everyone else a week later. Ha ha.
Yeah. But can I just stress my anger right now? I mean, I'm not gonna be angry. Yo, I tried to pre-order that shit as soon as it was announced. Within the hour, gone, done. Every single spot.
I know, insane.
I was like,
yeah.
Yo, I kept hitting that button too. Like, yo, I'm probably gonna get charged like 3 times. Nah, nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing.
Sold out. Crazy.
So I'm wondering if this is...
That was Sony's fault because a couple of months earlier, the president of PlayStation said, "Oh, there'll be plenty of consoles on launch. We'll let you know when you can pre-order." Months later, big fiasco. I mean, come on. Pre-orders were being canceled. Pre-orders were selling as high as, God, $1,000-something in each.
Oh, yeah, because scalpers would buy
pre-orders.
Yes.
$1,000.
Yes. Well, for some reason, the Ring Fit and some other shit was like that. It's like...
I know.
I pre-order. It's like, the fuck? I'm like, I'm not buying a pre-order. I'm like, no.
No, not worth it.
Pre-order, sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, the price, like you said, Shauna, is not bad because
No, it was not bad for an next-gen.
It was expected.
Does anyone remember how much the PS3 went for?
Yeah, $600.
$499 for a 20 gig model, $600 for a 60 gig model.
Yeah.
The only up
Big
point to
difference.
that is that those PS3s were fully backwards compatible.
Yeah, those are the only two that are compatible. No, it was 20 and 60 only. The 20 and 60 gigabyte models only.
Yes.
I have
That's why
one.
it's expensive because it had PS2 tech built inside.
That's why it was possible, and that's where
Oh,
we'll
and
get to that.
PS1 too.
Yeah, we'll get to that because anyway.
Oh,
But what about that Spider-Man?
Miles Morales.
Oh my God! Cream my fucking pants.
Nah.
Like
So-
gameplay.
If you have not seen the trailer, big old spoilers.
Watch.
But it's so good. Like, I'm sorry, but when he's sitting there and he's trying to pull the bridge together,
Yeah.
I'm thinking Homecoming.
that was like I would legit watch a movie.
Yeah, and also
the whole thing. And,
But you did.
you also saw
Homecoming.
the announcement they're gonna re-release Spider-Man in the Ultimate Edition with Miles Morales.
he's probably gonna want some more.
That will be interesting.
Yeah.
I mean that trailer was just seeing the gameplay.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and the way it just flowed, and the ray tracing, and the
Yeah.
Here's
and
my
how
question,
fast
right?
it was.
Like they really like upped it up with this gameplay. Like there was some shit
yeah.
that I was like, yo, I haven't seen that shit in the last Spider-Man game. My question is though,
Yo,
could they have done it in the last Spider-Man game, or are
Yes,
they really
could
like?
have.
Are they really like this is some new mechanics that we're gonna be mind blown? Because a lot of it looked a little bit like the new Marvel Avengers game. The way everything was
Yeah.
moving, but finally just like focused on just one person, and Spider-Man was
Yeah,
really
one
successful
character.
compared to Marvel's Avengers.
Yeah.
So I think this game is just gonna like blow shit out the water. It's
Oh,
really
yeah.
day one, release.
It's a launch title too.
Yeah, so
I think originally when Spider-Man came out, Insomniac had a vision of what they wanted to do. They already knew they were going to do a sequel, but I don't think that it wasn't them rushing. It's you always got to give your fans more. And if you give all, and they knew at that point when Spider-Man came out, there was already development on the PS5. So why take all the resources and pile it into one game when you could let's grab the fans, let's give them a great game as it is with what we've got, and we're going to really knock them out the park with the sequel. And that's what they know how to make a game. Now, if they continue the formula, I don't care if they have a third. They will,
Of
because
course they will.
it's Spider-Man. But don't jump the shark. Don't break it. Give us something better from this game. And this is just a little demo that we saw. We haven't seen everything,
Right.
but some of the mechanics in that game, I was just like, oh my god, my god.
Like, it's got, because, like, sometimes, like, real-time events they can get a little cumbersome and kind of take away. So there's a couple, but they're not so massive that it feels like you're like, oh God, I gotta push a button for you know. It's just enough. And I will say though, I did get a little bit of the what the hell was the Sonic game where you kind of locked on the enemies and you went bouncing.
Yeah, that was Sonic Generation. Sonic Mania.
I did get a little bit of that vibe going on.
I was like, ooh, press L1, press R1.
Exactly. But
targeting the enemies.
I think based on everything else that you could do in the game and the other mechanics and the visuals and the story, it's slight vibes. It's not going to be overpowering where you're just going to not like it because you're going to find too many similarities to shitty games.
Yeah.
But I sent it to my sister. I'm like, I can so see, because my nephew Nate loves Miles Morales.
There you go. That'll be the perfect game right there.
Like, he needs to watch. I can see Dan playing this and Nate just all watching it because it's just such a good. It's got a great storyline, great visuals, and it's got great action.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, let's not forget, Peter Parker is still alive.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, true.
Peter Parker is still alive, so I think we're gonna have like they did it with. There was some gameplay of Miles Morales in the first Spider-Man, so we're gonna probably have a little Peter Parker Spider-Man and Miles Morales Spider-Man moment. You know what would be great if it was a 2-player game?
Yeah, yeah, that would be interesting.
2 players. Online 2 players. No, online 2 players.
Online, yeah.
Play with a buddy.
Imagine.
One of you is Peter. One of you is Miles.
Miles.
So remember the Batman where you could be.
Batwoman, Robin.
Yeah. What about a Spider-Man one where you could be Spider-Gwen
and Spider-Ham?
You could,
or no, Spider-Noir, maybe.
Yeah, you could be. Yeah, so you could be Miles Morales.
Or Spider-Man 2099.
Spider-Man 2099. You can be Spider-Gwen.
Ben Reilly. Oh, why'd we just blow our load? Because that's what we're going to get for a third game.
Oh,
there you go. That's it, right there.
That would be awesome.
That would be, though.
I got to get new headphones. And the interwebs.
I'm just gonna order you like Bluetooth like headsets.
I need to get I need to get something because I can't do this.
You need a better headset, Shauna. Seriously.
I don't know if you guys can see, right? These right here.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right.
What are those?
I don't know the name because
it's
like
Skull Candy. Because I saw Skull Candy.
No,
it looks like
they have a.
It's some foreign name. But originally they're $75. And I got them for $34, I believe, on Amazon.
Wow.
All right, listen. All right, they take about an hour and a half to charge. Okay, they run from 16 to 7 hours straight. Like listening to depending on how you listen to them. They're so clear, you can still hear. They're not completely noise canceling, because you can still hear noise and shit.
Yes.
But
that's why these.
Yeah, and they're super clear, and they're you can walk about 30 feet away from them, and you'll still hear everything perfectly. And they're giving the AirPods some competition, man, for real.
I have an iPhone. I don't know that I would ever spend that kind of money on some
Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Bluetooth earphones.
AirPods, hint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Certainly not.
Should we continue on PS5 and what else was teased? Devil May Cry 5 is being re-released on PS5.
That's right. Yep.
I destroyed that game in PS4.
Excellent.
Oh, who said a teaser
it's
for
gonna
the
be
next?
Ultimate Edition too, or a Special Edition.
Yeah, it's gonna be a special edition. Virgil's gonna be a playable character. It's gonna have improved visuals and faster gameplay. 1.2 times faster than the standard. I'm like, what? Just fast enough.
It was super fast as it was, though.
It was insanely fast in PS4.
Yeah.
Who saw that teaser for God of War?
Yes,
Ragnarok?
I was just about to say it. Ah! That's gonna be dope, kid. Yeah, I mean, perfect, absolutely perfect.
Oh, this Ernie. Hold on, we gotta get him in this. He's gotta chime in about this.
Hey, yo, Kiki.
God of War Ragnarok. What did you think? That teaser. Oh, how can they improve on the visuals from the previous God of War? Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Can't hear you, Ernie.
I can't hear you, Ernie. I think what's gonna happen is I think the child survives, right?
He's gonna be significantly older.
Right. That's gonna be cool.
Imagine if you could switch gameplay between Kratos and Atreus.
Well,
that could work.
That would really
that could work because they did stuff like that for Heavenly Sword.
Yeah.
And a couple other like that style of games where you could be the protagonist
control someone else.
Right, and or you could switch to somebody else.
They did that years ago, also in Onimusha 3 years ago on PS2. You play the main character, then you time travel back to feudal Japan, and you're playing as a different character.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, if you guys know anything about Ragnarok and what it means pretty much like the destruction
End of the
Valhalla,
world,
right? Like end of the world.
Right.
Like it's gonna be like some major like crazy shit happening, and you don't use Ragnarok lightly, you know.
No,
you don't.
Not.
It's telling us something. Yeah, it's gonna be this explosive.
Yes, there's gonna be some shit going down.
Yeah.
He's pissed off enough people that.
Robin?
He's pissed off enough people to.
Oh
Kratos done
What was that? I know he pissed off a lot of gods back in the original trilogy.
What?
I heard the ducks quacking.
No, that was not that. I was.
Oh.
No, I was.
Yo.
That was my chair that really is because I'm trying to move. Trust me. When it comes to ducks, I will always own up and admit to my ducks. I was on the couch last night because of my ducks.
Quack,
No, but I mean, I need more. But it's kind of exciting. But you know what we didn't mention is that Harry fucking Potter.
The new Harry Potter game.
Yo. Now, all right, somebody fill me in. What is going on that people are hating on J.K. Rowling right now? Why are people burning their books? What is happening, dude?
She's something that riled people up.
Yeah, she's basically making a lot of, like,
the best way to say it?
Yeah, I don't know, like, what the best way to say it is, but she's been making comments about certain people in the LGBTQ community, and they're, like, main proponents of her books. They love them, and so she was basically saying that trans women aren't women, and she's been writing a lot of stories where it's either transgendered people committing violence, it's like that's the focus of the story is not just it's somebody creating violence, it's this type of person creating the violence. And it's like...
That's been a wild form of controversy.
Yeah. And so a lot of people are, some people are like saying, it's like, well, blah, 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 what about the developers? And it's like, the developers got their money. They got their money when they signed on. They got paid. They don't get royalties like she does. they don't get, the publicity and the name recognition like she does. So that's why a lot of people are boycotting the game, and others like it.
Dude, that's foul,
Which
man.
sucks.
But will that hurt sales of that game? Maybe.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Look at Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah, that's another one.
Hobby Lobby.
If anything, it's like perfect advertising technique. Like.
Well, yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
They say no.
Oh.
There's no such thing as bad publicity, kind of a thing. I mean, some people may get it just for the sake of getting it to see what it's about,
right? And
just kind of drop it. Who knows?
So let's talk about that. What is it going to be about? Open world.
I think you're you're an unknown character and
what was that, Shauna?
Going into Hogwarts.
Honestly, I don't know what it's about. I didn't watch the trailer or anything because I was like, well, I don't really give a shit about it because I'm not going to play.
So it takes place in like 1800s, so it's before Harry, and it's basically one of those choose your own adventure type games.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what they made it seem like. It looked pretty cool. It looks like as you progress, you learn new spells and stuff like that. Something a little bit different. You're gonna have stuff in your arsenal that you could use. They really didn't say what the overall end game is, but you know what else is dope?
What else is dope?
Fucking Demon Souls.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that the first Dark Souls?
Demon Souls. That's the precursor to Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Well, and I hope they keep it true to form, where people can actually invade your game online.
I think so. That's that's going to happen.
It brought back
that.
Yeah, they didn't say anything, but when you look at the gameplay trailer, you can see, like, how they would have those sections where it had like the colors that indicated somebody else had been there before you or something.
Yes.
There's those red markers.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's got to be something. I just like the fact that every time we went to a new thing and you went like this and it like opened everything up, and I'm like,
oh my god, I want this game. And it's a remaster, but I don't give a crap. Maybe we'll get some more Demon Souls sequels. Since now they went in the Dark Souls direction, maybe this gives us Demon Souls sequels. What I liked about the original one, you could really customize the type of character you want.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a knight. It just, that's the popular one.
Yeah.
But it was, the game is so fucking.
I just like the fact that it went, like, you died.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
I mean,
great. I was
It's like, you died.
when they showed that dragon on the bridge, I was like, oh, fuck, my God.
Yeah.
Not that asshole all over again.
Yep.
Yeah.
God damn it. It's actually probably worth downloading the original just to brush up a little bit.
Just to freshen up. Shockingly, I never played the original Demon Souls in PS3. You were surprised. I should download it and play it and see what the hell is. I don't know.
Yeah.
You died.
So what other game are you guys excited for?
What game are we excited for? Oh.
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Did you see that Black Ops? XD is back. That was the highlight of the trailer, watching the RCXD, the remote control car. Other than that, I was just like, it's Call of Duty. We're seeing an RCX.
Yeah.
For me, it's... Go ahead, Kayla.
No, go ahead. You were talking first.
For me, it will be Ratchet and Clank.
Thanks.
And... Final Fantasy 16.
I have a funny story about Ratchet and Clank I have to tell you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Off the air? Okay.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm excited about. I'm excited about.
Oh, it's Spider-Man. I'm Miles Morales. Duh.
I'm excited about the whole console. Now, one of the things we didn't get into is that most PS4 games are going to be compatible.
So according to Sony, about 99%.
So you can still buy it's gonna probably have upscaling resolution on it, upscaling technology. So you can still go out and buy PS4 games, which is gonna actually be good.
Yeah.
Because I like that factor, because now I could go out and buy those games, not worry about them. It's almost like I'm replacing my PS Pro, which is a PS4.5, with an actual PS5. I bet you Kakarot, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, is one of those games that won't fucking work for it. But
you never know.
Maybe they fixed that in the patch.
But you can use PS4 games on a PS5, but you can use the DualSense on PS4 games.
That's fine.
That's okay. I can live with that.
I can live with that. I just like having now in my household. That means I just got to move.
And they're saying that the PS5 is a heavy boy.
What was that, like 11 pounds? 6 pounds? 11 pounds?
10 pounds and change.
Yeah, almost 11.
About a foot and 3 inches wide, in length, 10 inches wide, and about 4 inches thick.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the disc version. The disc version's have.
Damn!
Oh, damn!
Oh, damn!
But I think that's all we got about that. I mean, well, we got the PS2, PS1, PS3 compatibility, but I'm gonna say this: PS1 and 2 ran on a different emulating system. So when they built the original PS3s, it was a little bit easier to bring that forward on the ones that had the higher capacity.
Right.
I know fans have been asking for the full backwards compatibility.
Yeah.
Do you fucktards want to pay $700 for a system that's going to be fully backwards compatible? Because that's what it would take.
Yeah, at least $800.
I think there's I'm sorry. I think there's this nostalgia desire to want to play old games. Just get a fucking emulator.
Yeah, or buy the older systems.
How many times are you gonna play all these washed up games anyways? Come on, man.
But remember, if you want to play PS3 and PS4, PS5, remember PS3 was a different architecture.
Exactly.
I think people just they think that by having backwards compatibility, it's more
convenient,
more value. Right, more value for your money. Because now those games that you've invested in all those years ago that are still valid and still work, you can continue to play. Because well, you know what
I know what you mean.
You know
saying.
But yes, exactly. It's like,
hook up the damn system.
Exactly. Yeah, right.
That's why I'll hold on to my older systems. If I want to play PS1, 2, 3, I have those consoles.
People want convenience. They want every tiny little package that can do everything, but they want to pay a lot, and it's like...
Yeah, they want little packages.
I know, but here's the thing. You know, Sony's going to move PlayStation Now to PS5, and you can play older games on that. The subscription service.
Is that doing PS4 Now?
Yeah.
The problem
move it to PS5.
Is people don't realize that in getting all these features, there's going to be a negative.
Right.
There's going to be a compromise, and you're going to have to pay somehow. Whether it's, well, you can do all this, but you're going to have to pay a monthly subscription, you're going to have to do, whatever, and it's like, you can't have it both ways. You're going to have to, you have to lament something. You just have to. It's not going to be perfect.
Yeah.
No.
There's things that are great about it. It's technology. There's going to be some shit about it. So, like you said, Long, just keep all your old systems.
Exactly.
Keep them in good working order, and you can play your goddamn PS1 games.
And if they don't work, I'm sure you can send them back to Sony, and Sony will repair them for you. Yeah. At this point in time, with any system that's broken, you're better off sending it to Sony. I made the mistake of voiding the warranty on my fat PlayStation, not realizing that Sony actually had the option of me sending it to them. They would have fixed it for me instead of me going through 3 different reflows. Now I can't because my warranty's voided, and now I gotta get a new motherboard for that bad. But that's fine because the reason why I won't get rid of that one because that is the only system I have in my house that will play PS1, 2, and 3. So
also,
I'll get a new motherboard.
There you go. That's
the games, if you buy them, they're not gonna be $70. By the way.
Yeah, that's gonna be the new standard.
Yeah. That's where they're gonna make their money.
Years ago, remember Ernie back in the day, Super Nintendo games were like $70, $80.
Yes.
And Nintendo 64 also. So,
yes.
Well, that was 20-something years ago.
Yeah, but some of them are still like freaking mad expensive. Like,
I know.
fuck that shit.
I remember paying $70 for Final Fantasy 3 on the Super Nintendo.
Yes.
Like, I don't mind paying a shit ton of money for a collector's edition because you get stuff with it. Like,
I know.
But I mean, one of the things is that means just the cost of the collector's edition is going to be a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, of course.
That's all.
Look,
I must ask you a question. I must ask you a question. Sorry. Like, I think nobody's gonna want to pay a ton of money on a digital release. Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
Oh no!
My eye patch.
Oh, gross.
There you go. There's my fucking eye patch. Arr! And I'm fucking sober. Anyway.
No, you know.
God.
So, I don't even know where my train of thought was going. I just fucking derailed big time because of goddamn socks.
Yeah, so we're talking about games, and then each system is going to come with headphones, controller, and a charging dock, right? Something like that. Is that what it is? And a camera?
Yeah, but those are separate accessories.
Are they? I thought they were.
Yeah, they're separate. No headphones, the charging station, and the remote. That's all separate. But each PS5 will come pre-installed with that Astro Boy demo game on each PS5.
Yeah, but wait. So no chart.
No, it's gotta have a It's gotta have a charger. Hold on.
Oh, they're separate.
I thought like the camera and everything was like coming included.
No. That was part of a package. That's separate.
Oh, wow.
So what the fuck?
Chargers are separate. Headphones are separate. Camera is separate. Remote control is separate.
I mean, I'm okay with like what kind of charger? Like for your wireless controller?
Yeah, there's a PS5 wireless controller.
Oh, okay.
I swear to God, when they revealed it, they said like, and all of this will be included. Like I was like, yo.
That's what I thought.
No.
Like,
yeah,
but
they're all separate.
Headphones.
Hot off the presses.
Oh, what?
Sony apologizes for PS5 pre-order issues. After the developers faced a variety of problems attempting to pre-order the PS5, Sony acknowledged fault and promised improvements. Sony posted an apology to Twitter for difficulties that consumers have faced when attempting to pre-order its newest gaming console. Let's be honest, PS5 orders could have been a lot smoother. The tweet read, "We truly apologize for that. Over the next few days, we will not release more PS5 console pre-orders until G, Shauna, Long, and Ernie, Uncle Black, are able to order theirs. Afterwards, more will be available to everybody else."
Did anyone sign up for the PlayStation email to secure a PS5 console?
All right. Listen. I tried to put
I didn't get any email from Sony.
I tried to put in my PlayStation ID, and it wouldn't let me. Like I don't know what my PlayStation ID is.
I
have no idea. Is it your email?
Had to make a new one.
It should be your user ID.
Yeah,
which is your email address. Your email.
Yeah, use your email address and your current password. Then your username will pop up. That's how it usually works.
It wasn't working for me.
I mean, let me look somewhere because I'm assuming that I'm not going to say the name of the site. I'm going to keep this between us. But I've thought about this in the past. But I'll say this afterwards. We're running short on time. But I mean, it's one of those things. And if you guys don't mind, so that we have time to keep going.
Sure.
I'm going to say this. Sony is offering to make this up and make it better. There will be pre-sales that will be more pre-sales that will be coming. I thought we were getting a DualSense with it. I thought we were getting a charger. It's a little iffy, but we'll give our fans more as we find out more because.
We'll keep tabs on the story for you.
Yeah. I would love those headphones.
We'll do more research.
In the picture, it shows the controller, the headphones, the remote control, the charging system, and the camera. So we got to really deep dive and figure out what in.
Yeah, see what the scoop is. Just to clear everything up.
It's a separate bundle?
Because I remember I checked online. Best Buy was selling the PS5 with headphones or a camera or like 3 games. And all of a sudden the pre-orders just stopped. I'm like, huh? I was tempted to put a pre-order in, but when that fiasco happened, I'm like, no.
You see something.
He's reading through the story.
I don't know. Something caused because he was like.
They're actually coming out with a camera adapter for your VR.
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
That made me go, Price is going to drop.
Speaking of the PS5 camera, it's going to have, I think both lenses will be in high definition, 1080p. I'm like, oh, that's okay, I guess.
So so for the fans out there that are listening on all the social medias, there's 5 of us. So, y'all could start a Kickstarter in each one of our names to get us that PS5 and consider it a tax write-off, and we're not promising to give you anything, maybe some airtime, maybe a good plug. We're not promising anything.
Undying love and devotion.
You get a hug from Long.
Shit, fuck that. I'll send you a flashlight if it.
Why not?
Yeah, if G's willing to send you a flashlight, I'll give you a 6-pack. How about that?
How about that? Deal.
How about that?
I'll get you.
I'll cook dinner. How's that?
Some primo flour. How about that?
I'll cook dinner.
Just hide your cats.
Oh God.
Your brother confirmed it, so ain't no lie.
Oh shit!
I know.
What?
Your brother confirmed it. He literally said, and I quote, "If your cat goes missing, guess what's for dinner?"
Yeah, I remember Lynn saying that multiple times.
So it's not hearsay; it's fact, and you just admitted it. So I'm not being biased.
Well, that's good. Right. That's not me.
We got 18 minutes. So what else we got?
Well, the Oculus Quest 2 was announced.
Yes.
We don't know much about it yet, so I don't really have much on it. But other than it was announced.
I saw the article, but I'm like, a version 2 of the Oculus. That's interesting, though.
Yeah. Let's leave those other Nintendo stories for next week.
I was thinking, how would our fans feel if we did a small segment during the week or something? Would you guys like that? Like something small where we could just touch base on all the stories that we didn't get to touch base on Saturday? Just kind of give you an hour of just this is that, and see if you guys like that. Would you guys be interested?
Yeah,
it's possible.
Maybe just one of us,
something to
two of
get
us.
You through your week.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we could run current.
Yeah.
Yeah, perhaps.
Oh, I got someone on the stairs. Hold on.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Oh, it's Jen.
What up, Jen?
Say hello to the fans.
Howdy.
Hey, Jen.
Sorry, I got pizza off from right
She can't hear you because I got the black phones on.
Yo, Jen, what are you guys playing tonight?
What are we playing tonight?
What are we playing?
Yeah.
Harry Potter Munchkin.
Harry Potter Munchkin.
God, I fucking hate you guys. I'm about to come over and play with you guys.
Harry Potter Munchkin? What the hell is that?
Dude, it's the fucking Munchkin is like the best game fucking ever.
Hell yeah.
I'm not very good at it, apparently.
When I come up in 2 months, I want in, okay?
Oh, you're gonna love
yes.
it. You're gonna love it.
But we need to get Marco as the game master.
Oh yeah, we definitely need to get Mark as the game master.
Just make sure you're not wearing any merch.
Yeah.
Oh.
No merch available.
What?
God.
And Marco's not allowed to play with
Manager said Marco's not allowed
Ernie,
to play with us.
Since Jennifer's there, tell her when I come up in 2 months, I'm going to cook some Vietnamese food.
Lon said he's going to cook some Vietnamese food when he comes up in 2 months.
Cats included.
Shut up.
Cats included.
No cats.
fried cheese. I'm down.
Only if it's like Korean fried cheese. What about pho?
Wait, what is Korean fried cheese?
Oh, you
I'm
don't
sorry,
know?
we need to
Oh,
talk
yeah, I've heard about
fried
that.
cheese.
Yeah, I've heard about
Oh my God, Korean fried cheese is awesome. It's like a hot dog with cheese, breaded, deep fried.
Oh, shit.
No, it's fried cheese.
You had me a fried.
Did you
Oh,
cut your
my God.
hair?
Ooh,
Manager.
no, man, just has it up in the ponytail.
Oh, okay.
You know, when you're,
What happened?
no, he asked if you cut your hair. No,
Oh, there.
No.
She goes,
it's.
I got still.
Oh, okay, so long. Is it
Yes.
pho or pho?
Pho.
Okay.
Not pho, it's pho.
La 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 la.
Yeah, pho, la, la,
oh,
la.
no.
Forget about it.
Forget it.
Pho.
All right. Well.
Woo! I think we will get to the entertainment news during the week.
Yeah.
We'll figure this out, but
Don't worry, guys. We get the entertainment.
I gotta with the fans. I will not be here next week.
Why is that? Keep going.
I got a bachelorette party to attend.
Okay.
You have a bachelorette
Yeah.
party to attend. I'm sorry.
Wait,
Well,
can you twirl your hair when you say that?
Jay Mitch is the bride, and I'm close. I'm friends with both her and the bride and the groom to be. But I'm closer to her. I've known her longer,
Right.
and she invited me over to her bachelorette party. They're going. So she's having a bridal shower first,
Right.
and then they're doing a bachelor. They're just going to a
Son of a bitch. I'm in.
to an escape room.
Oh!
Sweet.
But you know what? We're having game night afterwards. Fuck. Yeah, I want to stop by.
Hell yeah. Can you twirl your hair when you say that? Like, it's just,
Yeah,
full on. I'm going to a bachelorette.
I'm going. Let me get close.
Oh, no.
Long, you know this is like his
Oh
only
shit!
fans.
Wait! Move back,
back,
because you're sounding like the Charlie Brown. You're sounding like the Charlie Brown. Wop 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 wop.
Like a customer kept telling me this week, you have this voice that just brings me down to zero.
Oh.
God, I hate those. Well, thank you.
A customer, when
No.
Yeah, when you say a customer,
your OnlyFans, right?
My regular job, my 9 to
your
5
early fans.
but it's kind of like it puts me at unease. But you have this radio voice. Shut up. Anyway, yeah. So you guys are welcome to come over. We're having you guys should come over
Sounds good.
because it's when we have a game night. There's lots of booze. When we have a real big game night, lots of booze. It's epic, Nick.
I've been to one of those.
Listen.
Oh yes, that's when Keisha when Keisha was staying with Liv Nick.
Yeah. I was drunk off my ass.
I don't want a bottle to my face, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be careful on that. You know.
It's all good. You don't have to drink. You can do whatever you want, but it's just the fun of one of our game nights. Just like
Hell
fucking
yeah.
epic.
Yeah. So I guess to our fans, we will not be here next week.
Oh, you guys can be on.
because we will be at Uncle Black's play night.
We're going to crash in the bachelorette party.
Uh-oh.
No, because by the time that they're at my house, the stag is coming and the bachelorette. So that becomes epicness of game night.
Oof.
When you do this. Oh, okay. Oh, that kind of party. Oh,
no.
Oh, I see.
Not at all.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to stay home on that.
No, not at all. I'm just saying. I'll just be stupid with my hands. No. Guys are doing their own thing. The women are doing their own thing, and then I'm going to the escape room because the manager needs a timer because she freaks out and starts rushing people.
Oh.
So then after that, we're coming back here, and we're going to have a game night with cards from setback to spades to munchkin.
So like strip poker.
Well,
gotcha.
And lots of booze, lots of beers. Maybe I'm thinking a keg.
Ooh, Long, you coming up, right, Long?
I don't know. I'm dedicating my time for Thanksgiving, man.
Yeah, that's even better because I get to drink from 9 in the morning.
When I'm here, he's drinking. I'm like, dude, you're drinking already? Holy shit.
From Friday night to like the next Monday. Well,
yeah, right?
With that,
gives me to the word Black Friday.
Copyright infringement. I now own everything named. Yo, that's right. I'm gonna get that shit copyrighted.
You should.
Black Friday, Black Cave, Black Mobile, Black Beer.
From all of us to all of you.
To all of you.
Drink up, bitches.
Even that thing.
Yo, that coffee cup though.
Yo, imagine that shit full of beer.
Oh man.
Hold up from the flow up.
Oh,
good night, y'all.